guys, it's Gabi the turtle here and Isabella the human here. And this is the Isabella and Gabi channel. And you're like, why is everything so different? First, they made a video with, a normal video. And now they just changed everything all of a sudden. This is way too fast. Calm down. This is going to be a new series. It's the DIY and trending series. I like Gabi the turtle take on from here. In this series, we'll be interviewing some DIY made trends and some different types of trends. For DIY trends, we'll show you how to. We won't show you how to make them, but we'll tell you how to make them because we're still keeping this series like our channel. So we're gonna keep on talking in interviews and stuff. Anyways, we're going to interview it. We're going to talk about why is it famous, what do we think about it, and why is it a trend, and where did it first come from, and other topics just about this one thing. Now, before we start, we want you to guess, what is this? What is this DIY? And you're going to be like, that's way too hard. We don't even know what it looks like, what it starts with. So we're going to give you a hint. Isabella, play the clip. Okay. Now you're like, what is that? Well, think about it. Here, we'll play it one more time. We're going to give you 15 seconds to guess. Comment down below, what do you think? But before you do, these are the rules. No inappropriate stuff, no weird stuff, and don't spoil it for people after you find out. Don't go, oh, it was blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. Okay? And here you go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well, I guess I can say it now. Squishy drop. Yes, you heard me right. This is a squishy. Now, there's a different types of squishy. Yes, you heard me. Doesn't always have to be a slow rising squishy. This one, you can make into anything you want. Give us a second while we show you what we mean. You can make it as tall as you want. And then you can make it as flat as you want. Now, why do we choose this topic? Well, this is the most trendiest one. The second trendiest one that's been on the trending list for about a year now is slime. But this isn't about slime. This is about squishies. We'll give you a last look before we take this squishy away. Now you're like, they probably bought that. Or some people are like, no, they didn't. Then why would it have a little knot on the top? Well, that's because it is a DIY. Now, there's different types of squishy. Sometimes you can find them in products. They usually have a pouch just filled with stuff. See? This one has a price tag. Except it doesn't really have a face. That means it was found inside a product. But this one has a face, has something to it. You know what it is. It's the heart eye emoji. Anyways, you're like, it's a DIY. How'd you make it? Well, we're going to give you what we made it with first. Now, you're going to be surprised, but we made this with a sock and rice. I bet you kind of guessed rice from play the clip. And you know there's rice in this stuff. But like, wait, what's that sound? Well, this one has a lot of room in it. We're going to show you. This is how much room it has left. So we can make that. Here, we filled it up about all the way, so you can still make that noise. But compared to this thing, let's move this. It's nothing. For now, we're just gonna put this right. Let's put it right here. So Isabella, what do you think about this? Honestly, I like the idea of a slow rising squishy, but I think I would prefer a slow rising squishy. Oops, guess I should have not said that. But why do you prefer a non-rising squishy? Why won't you prefer a non-rising squishy? Well, to me, they're not as satisfying as a slow rising squishy. That's only my opinion, though. Like, if there was the different types of squishies, I would put in my opinion, I would put first the slow rising, and I would make this one second. Second time it's done that. Now, but what about the SMRs? Wait, what is an SMR? By this point, if you don't know, you've probably been living under a rock. But just so people that don't know, SMR is when people listen to sounds and they talk like this, and it's satisfying to people, and they put satisfying sounds like this thing. Oh, what? Something fell out. Da-da-da-da. It wasn't rice. It was this. They stuffed it with little tiny. Oh my gosh, you guys, it opened. Right there, it opened. This one's broken. It's broken squishy. See what happens when we do this. Squishing it, it's not coming out, but if we take a closer look, these are just little balls. So, no, they're not rice. That's probably why they can go. And if I hold it really tall, you can see little bumps. So, yeah. But that's SMR, this thing. With noises or people talking like this. When other people find it satisfying. Not everybody has to find it satisfying. But it's satisfying. Hee. Anyways, I prefer, well, I don't really know. These ones are so fun to play with. And you actually know, like, oh, these are fun to play with. They actually can use them more. And then when you, let's say this was a slow rising squishy. I would go like this. And you don't want to, you might not want to go like this, because that can rip the paint on it. Because for this one, you can go like this, and like this, and like even like this, and it won't break. It has no holes. But the thing with the slow rising squishy is that it's with foam, so it's painted on. It's not paper. It's not made out of really anything much than paint and, well, sponge or foam or whatever. That's why if you go like this, you'll start seeing cracks and a different type of color appear. If this was white and this was a slow rising squishy, that means if I went like this, it'd see a crack, and that means the foam or the sponge was actually pink. That's why I think I would prefer a non-slow rising squishy. Anyways, why is this a trend? Well, satisfying things like SMR, slime, people cutting these things and seeing what's inside, and people doing that to balloons and stuff. Satisfying stuff is now a trend. And people think squishies are satisfying, and they are satisfying. So that's why they've been exploding onto the scene. Satisfying things lead to fame. But is it really a satisfying thing? Not to some people, but to a lot of people, of course. People make these in all types of shapes. But now, it's time to end the Isabella and wait, hold up. You never told us how to make this. Oops, sorry, forgot. It's a DIY. Anyways, we took a sock. Any type of sock. Plain, colored, whatever you want. Then, we filled it up with rice. We tied the bottom. We took the top and we went. If we didn't say that already, I said that already, sorry. Anyways, that's it. Have a squishy astic time of your day. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Remember, squishies are satisfying. Goodbye.